This is the LZR Project, an episodic story series by David and Alderman. The LZR Project takes place within David's Expired Reality universe and serves as a prequel to the main novels in his Expired Reality series. You can find out more about David's Expired Reality series at davidandalderman.com. Episode number 33. Sean Amorou stepped through the side door to warehouse 5.5, his stomach upset and his head aching. Everything in the last 24 hours felt like one unending nightmare. Sean had gone to Viper's home to tell her that the Lazerblades were on their way to arrest her. He wanted to help her flee. Instead, Ridley showed up and everything went haywire. Ridley died before Sean could get out of the house. David and the rest of his team showed up minutes afterward, and now Sean was on the run. The warehouse carried the same smell of machine oil and wooden crates as when Sean had his first meeting with Mr. Big, when he decided to turn traitor on his team and join forces with an era's worst criminal. A trail of fast food wrappers led straight to the back office. When Sean found Mr. Big, the man was huddled over an order of chili cheese fries. He saw Sean enter the office and motioned for him to take a seat in the folding chair across from him. Sean sat, repulsed by Mr. Big's appearance. The man had gained at least 40 pounds since the start of the LZR Project. Each time Sean came to visit the man, he was busy filling his face with every kind of fast food known to man. Mr. Big turned away from the fries. "Good to see you." He wiped his hands on his white pants, leaving behind brown streaks. "I wish I could say the same." Mr. Big chuckled. "Are you going to lecture me again?" "No, I'm referring to what just happened with Viper." Mr. Big nodded. "I heard." "Oh, did you? Are you going to blame me for what happened?" Mr. Big asked. Sean stood up from the folding chair, his body trembling with rage. "I warned her that David was on his way to arrest her. I tried to get her out. Instead, Ridley and Viper were killed, and now I'm on the run." Mr. Big threw his hands up in the air. "Join the crowd." "This isn't some joke, fat ass," he snapped, shoving his finger in Mr. Big's face. "This is my life. I may not have ever agreed with David's pacifist attitude, but I certainly never wanted anyone to die because of my own treachery." Tears welled up in his eyes, but he didn't dare allow Mr. Big to see him cry. "What has all of this become? Where did things go wrong?" Mr. Big rubbed his bald head and stared at Sean calmly for a few moments before motioning for him to sit down. Sean did so, but his right leg trembled with untapped nervous energy. "Just take a breath," Mr. Big said. "I'll make sure your friends don't find you. I'm sorry, genuinely, about what happened to Viper." She made her own bed, though, allowing David to find out where she lived. "It wasn't David who found out, it was Roger. I don't know where he got his information from, but it's almost like he's psychic half the time and lucky the other half. He works for the government, Sean. He has sources, informants. Remember, you and your friends attacked Aleroyd Sandusky and made him turn over the information he had on me. Maybe there was some other stuff buried in there. You need to understand that Roger only passes on what he feels you all need to know. Somehow he found out where Viper lived, and he passed that one piece of information on to you guys." Sean buried his face in his hands. "And now she's dead." He cried, not caring anymore about what Mr. Big thought of him. I've turned on my friends. I got Ridley killed. There's no going back for me. I can't undo what I've done." He felt a hand press against his shoulder. He looked up and found Mr. Big staring at him, those hardened eyes looking at him with genuine pity. "I know what you're going through, Sean. Really, I do. Your own hands may not have killed Viper or Ridley, but your interactions with them did. You brought them together, you paired them up, and neither one stood when it was all over with. In some ways, you can look at the situation as a tragedy, 2 lives taken within the same minute. But in other ways, you can look at it as a victory. You stood in the end. You escaped. You are the victor." Sean shook his head. "The victor? Are you kidding me? 2 people died tonight. Viper. She wasn't like anyone I had ever met before. She revealed herself to me, all of herself, and then she turned on me in the end. She wanted me to kill Ridley, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't kill a woman, a policewoman, in cold blood. Ridley saved my life. Viper would have shot me, but Ridley attacked her and you were set free," Mr. Big said. Sean buried his face in his hands again, wishing his palms housed an unseen sanctuary he could hide within. I don't know what to do. David won't stop until he finds me. Ridley was a friend to him and to Veronica and to Carrie. They'll come after me with everything they've got. My days are numbered." He looked up and found Mr. Big scribbling something on a scrap piece of paper. "What are you doing?" When he had finished writing, Mr. Big gave Sean the note. On it was written an address. "What is this?" Mr. Big sighed. "Sean, you've done a lot for me, you know. You may not have moved many weapons in the short time you've worked under me, but you've shown me important facets about this life that I had forgotten about. Are you getting sentimental? Because if you are, you should know that I don't believe it. I may have done some jobs for you and acted as a gun runner, but it doesn't mean I trust you." Mr. Big nodded. "Understandable. I take no offense at that. However, do you know why I've been eating so much lately?" "Nerves?" "Yes, nerves. I'll be transparent with you. David makes me nervous." "Please, like I'm going to believe that." Mr. Big shrugged. "Believe it or not, what do I care? I'm trying to be open with you. David makes me nervous because he's incorruptible. He can't be manipulated. He can't be changed. He can't be formed into what I would like to form him into. He's solid, like a rock. No matter how far I push him, he comes back holding even tighter to his beliefs. He is a dangerous man, Sean, because he cannot be changed by other hands. And that makes me nervous because he has it out for me." "You're wrong. David has changed. He left for days and came back a new man. He's ready to do what needs to be done. That includes hunting me down to the ends of Venetia." "He has changed," Mr. Big said, "but of his own accord. He changed into what he wanted to change into, needed to change into. Not what I wanted him to change into. There's a difference. If he went out there right now and began taking matters into his own hands by killing the murderers and poisoning the assassins, he would be what you and I want him to be. But he still insists on fighting the good fight, on giving people second chances, on trying to find the good in nearly everyone he comes across." "My second chance was up a long time ago," Sean said. Mr. Big pointed to the scrap of paper in Sean's hand. "I have given you my personal address, Sean. This is a huge leap of trust between you and I. My place is now your place. My things are your things. You and I are cut from the same mold. Your ideals mimic the ideals I had when I was your age. I didn't do much with those ideals, as you can see, but you have so much potential. I want to see you soar like an eagle. Viper, it's sad that we lost her. It really is. But there are many others out there who share our ideals. Many." Sean stared at the scrap of paper, tears still running down his cheeks. What do you want me to do with this?" "Meet me there 2 days from now. We'll have a drink, and we'll discuss your future in my organization." Thank you for listening to the LZR Project. If you are interested in reading more of David's Expired Reality series, please check out the author's webpage at davidnalderman.com.